What if the most famous actor on Earth spent 22 years chasing one golden statue? And when he finally held it, it didn't feel the way he imagined? That's the strange story behind Leonardo DiCaprio. To the world, he was a box office king, a Hollywood icon, the face of unforgettable films. But for decades, there was one thing he could not win, and that absence slowly turned into a global obsession. Before the fame, though, life looked very different. DiCaprio grew up in a rough part of East Hollywood during the 1970s and 80s, far from the glamorous version tourists imagine. His single mother, Irmelin, worked constantly just to pay rent. She took him across Los Angeles for auditions, sometimes riding 3 buses just to reach casting offices. Imagine a child sitting in waiting rooms, surrounded by dozens of other hopeful kids, but hearing the same polite rejection again and again. "We'll call you." They rarely did. Still, he kept going. At 19, he stunned critics with his performance in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, earning his first Academy Award nomination. It should have been the beginning of recognition. Instead, it became the start of a long drought. Year after year, powerful performances arrived, yet the Oscar kept slipping away. Then came the explosion. In 1997, Titanic turned him into the most recognizable face on the planet. The movie earned 11 Academy Awards and more than $2.2 billion worldwide. But strangely, DiCaprio wasn't even nominated. Overnight, he became both incredibly famous and strangely dismissed as just another heartthrob. So he fought back the only way he knew, through work. He chased complex roles with directors like Martin Scorsese. See, films like The Aviator, The Departed, and The Wolf of Wall Street proved he wasn't just a star. He was an actor willing to transform completely. Yet the Academy kept passing him over. The internet turned it into a running joke. Memes spread everywhere. Why can't Leo win an Oscar? By the time he reached 41, the pressure had become enormous. Then came the brutal challenge of The Revenant. Filmed in freezing wilderness, he crawled through snow, swam in icy rivers, and endured temperatures near -40 degrees. For one scene, he even slept inside an animal carcass. It wasn't just acting, it was survival. Finally, on February 28, 2016, the moment arrived. After 22 years and 5 nominations, his name was called. The Oscar was finally his. But something interesting happened afterward. The victory didn't magically change his life. Awards fade. Headlines disappear, and success, no matter how big, doesn't answer deeper questions about purpose or happiness. That's the real lesson in DiCaprio's journey. Recognition feels important while you're chasing it. But once you catch it, you realize something surprising. The statue was never the real goal. The work, the passion, the journey, that's what truly lasts. And sometimes the things we chase the longest teach us the biggest truth. Fulfillment doesn't come from applause. It comes from meaning.